Hey y'all, it's Tiffany, founder, creator of Tiffany Denise Fitness, lover of all things balance. And I hope you all are having a very happy Friday. I'm not going to take up a whole lot of your time this evening. I know you all are out ready to get your weekend started, and I hope you make it a great one. But I did have something's flying right there. Anyway, I did have a message that I wanted to share with you all today. It was on my heart, and I know that a lot of you reached out to me after I shared my video last weekend concerning weekend binge eating, and so I thought I would keep the topic very similar, and I've got another message for you concerning weekend binge eating. More specifically, I'll grab my laptop, y'all. More specifically, we are going to talk about how to turn your free time into me time, aka non-binge eating time, okay? And I must preface this by saying that I'm a little emotional this evening, so if I seem a little bit all over the place, please forgive me. I just got back from a wake. The gentleman that passed was born only in 1974, so he was only like 9 years older than me. And so, folks, people are, you've got to live for today because you just don't know what tomorrow may bring, okay? But this message that that's on my heart tonight to share about binge eating is happening now, okay? So as we talked about last week, a lot of people eat pretty clean throughout the week. They get their water intake in, they bring their lunch to work and, have their salad and have their salmon at night and eat really clean. And then they get to the weekend and they give themselves permission not to have a treat, because a treat is totally okay, y'all. Life is about balance. We must have treats if we really want to be successful, okay? And that's just my personal belief, because I feel like when you go on a deprivation diet, you are setting yourself up for failure, and that's that all or nothing mentality, which is not a good mentality to have. But what I'm talking about is people that eat clean throughout the week, and then on the weekend they eat whatever they want. Like whatever, whenever, they drink whatever they want. And so basically they gain all the weight back that they might have lost throughout the week, and then sometimes more. And so they set themselves up for a vicious cycle of yo-yoing and not seeing any results. Okay, so what I want to share with you tonight is 4 tips and tricks for weekend weight loss. Got my notes down here. Just editing something, I noticed that where I typed 4, I actually put faux, which I guess some people say faux, so some people would have known what I meant, but I meant 4. So anyway, okay, here I've got four tips, y'all, for weekend weight loss, okay? The first one is to go outside and play. Yes, go outside into the great outdoors. Soak up some sun rays. Get outside in nature. Nature is super healing. Do you remember when you were a kid and your mom would be like, hey, go outside and play? And you were like, yay! Well, we need to get back to that, y'all. We need to get back to our roots, pun intended, and we need to go outside and play. That will give you more physical activity, number one, so you're going to be burning more calories, you're going to get some fresh air, and you're going to soak up all of the power of nature. So it's not only going to improve your physical fitness, it will improve your mental fitness. So make sure that you go outside and play where applicable. I'm not telling you to go outside and play when it's like dreary and it's like a tornado outside or something like that. I'm saying where permitted, weather permitting, go outside and play, okay? Everybody likes different things. Some people like to just go for a walk or a hike. Some people like to do gardening. Some people like if I can speak tonight, blah, blah, blah. Some people like to go jet skiing. Some people like to ride bikes. So there are lots of things to do. You can take advantage of the beautiful parks that are free 99 in the city. But get outside and play, y'all. It'll be great for your physical and mental health and your waistline, okay? All right. Tip number two. Give yourself permission to sleep in just a bit. Now, I do not mean sleeping in till noon. I mean, if you're normally getting up at 5, get up at 6 or 6:30. If you normally get up at 7, get up at 8. Give yourself permission to sleep in just a little bit longer. Our body really needs adequate rest for healing. And so a lot of us are, a part of that team no sleep, which really means team poor health. So we need to make sure that on the weekends, for those of us that are lucky enough not to have to go into a job on the weekend, get you a little extra sleep. I do not mean oversleeping, though. Let me be clear, because that's a whole other story, because some people oversleep, and that's really a reflection of depression, and that can lead to obesity as well. But anyway, give yourself permission to sleep another hour or two on the weekend so that you get enough rest, okay? Because when you don't get enough rest, it leads to weight gain, y'all. Okay. All right. Number three, and a lot of y'all are not going to want to hear this, but be mindful of your alcohol consumption. Now, I'm not telling you that you cannot drink at all. I'm going to have a glass of wine this weekend myself. What I'm saying is be mindful of your consumption. So please don't go out and have lots of sugary mixed drinks if you're trying to lose weight. So those watermelon margaritas are not going to be a good idea. And if you are going to have an adult beverage, make sure that in between, like let's say you're having 2 glasses of wine, after you drink the first glass, drink a glass of water. That will prevent dehydration, because dehydration can create a lot of health issues, number one, and number two, it can lead to weight gain and poor health. So make sure in between drinking the glasses of wine or whatever it is that you're drinking, you have some water. And now we'll say this, if you want to lose weight, you can still enjoy a glass or 2 of wine once a week. But if you really want faster results, it is best to cut the alcohol out while you're trying to lose weight. So I just want to, give you all a heads up. But, and that's okay. You can still go to the party and have fun and maybe drink some sparkling water with like lemon or something. Now, me personally, I'm not interested in drastic weight loss, so I'm going to have a glass of wine. But if you have like a specific event that you're trying to slim down for, feel free to drink some sparkling water, put you a lime or lemon wedge in there, and then still enjoy your party and your friends on the weekend, okay? You don't have to drink to fit in. Okay? All right, y'all. Number four. Get in some me time to de-stress, okay? I'm about to edit this again. Good Lord. I had some typos, and I'm kind of type A. I don't like that. All right, get in some me time to de-stress. The weekend is a great time to de-stress because our schedules a lot of times are more flexible. Usually, a lot of us have really stressful maybe work environments or lives, got a lot of things going on. And so what happens is the stress activates the hormone called cortisol, which triggers our body to start storing fat in our belly. And we don't want that belly fat, y'all. We just don't. So a good way to combat that cortisol is to do some de-stressing activities. There are a lot of great de-stressing activities that you can participate in, such as massage therapy, aromatherapy, reading a good book just for fun, mani-pedi, which I'm going tomorrow, y'all. My nails look a mess. Let me show y'all. See that chip? Can y'all, they're just a mess. So I'm about to go get them done tomorrow, and I will not show y'all my feet because y'all would check me. Anyway, yeah, but y'all probably would. But I'm going tomorrow to get a mani-pedi, and you could do yoga, tai chi, do some things to de-stress, be very intentional, and get you some me time in. That way you can reduce all those crazy cortisol hormones flowing through your body, and you'll feel much more refreshed to tackle the next week. Okay, so those are my 4 tips for this evening. It was my goal to keep it short and keep it sweet, but give you some content that would actually help you. So just to recap, my 4 tips and tricks for weekend weight loss and to prevent weekend binge eating are to go outside and play. Get in touch with your inner child, y'all. Go outside and play. Give yourself permission to sleep in a little longer, just maybe an hour or 2, not all day. Number 3, be mindful of your alcohol consumption and drink a glass of water in between your beverages. And number 4, get some me time in specifically to de-stress, such as get a massage, mani-pedi, read a book, do yoga. Okay, those are my tips for this evening. I know that this was a rather short video, but I want y'all to have a fabulous weekend and to live your life to the fullest. We never know what tomorrow may bring, so we might as well be happy and live for today. All right, y'all have a great evening, and I will catch y'all here tomorrow.